What's going on, Nitro Gang? Welcome to Friday Night Nitro. Your special guest host is the Traxxas T-Max. Now, I'm going to give you guys a moment here to come into the stream, and I will tell you why my face isn't as happy as it normally could be during a Nitro Gang live, because I think I have a syndrome. It's called resting upset nitro face. You know, girls have this face. It's called RBS. Anybody here knows what RBS stands for? I can't say that word because I'm not a bad guy. What does RBS stand for, everybody? This has RNS, resting nitro face. Anybody want to tell me what RBS stands for? And we'll continue. Okay, we got Lotus 420 here. Just became a sickening middle tier member, top of the line. He does digging duty all day, uses laser sights for installations of the world's best equipment in the world to make his own nitro great again. And his boat, gas boat. We got Michael Sucha. Hoser1 is here in the stream with us. Keith Tolhurst, how you guys doing? Lucas Stolkup, Xavier's RC Adventures, how you doing? Tara Curry goes RDS. Okay. Now listen, guys. This is the one that you saw in yesterday's short, wasn't it? Yesterday's short. I'm gonna wait a little while here, guys. I have a little bit of news for you. You all saw it idle, right? You all saw it idle? You saw this idle, right? It was idling pretty good. We got Jake Hughes. How you doing, my dude? Manny Fresh Valak is here with us in the stream. Now listen, guys, I just woke up from a little nap. Okay, do you see my face? I haven't had coffee yet. You want to know why I had to take a little nap today? What's up there, Pitbull, Air Cooled, Matthew Dustuff? How you all doing? Matthew Dustuff goes, I see a new Primal RC poster. Yes. So the thing is, this was here way before. Okay, this is serial number 37. I'll have proof. Oh, Keith Tolhurst, welcome back to the Make Nitro Great Again top level tier membership. I appreciate it, man. Cheer me up a little bit because I'm gonna have to dig into this engine, guys. Let me wait a little while. I'm gonna have to dig into this engine. I have also a little bit of another surprise. I'll see you next Tuesday. What's up, my dude? So this actually was the very first sticker that was on the Primal MT truck. Okay. The very first sticker, I have two of them. They're very, very nice. I threw the box out this like past week because I got to get my act together. I got to get it in shape like this T-Max. More about this in a little bit. We got Scott. How you doing, man? We got my friend Texas Hill Country here in the stream. Every time I see him, I want a burger. Sickening. We got Rinks. We got my friend RC, Nitro RC and Electrics. How you doing, man? Happy to see you here. Melissa will come say hello in a little bit. I just asked her to make me a little bit of coffee. Anybody want to know why today, out of all days, I had to take a little bit of a nap after work? So I get on the bus, right? First of all, the subway broke down in the tunnel. Who knows what happened? The AC went off. It was pretty bad in there. My phone was on like 4% battery charge. You never know. New York City subways, there's like at least 2 crazy people, and the rest of them are borderline crazy. All right, and then there's the people that pay to get in. You know, that's me. If you lived in New York City, you understand the joke. There's the people that are crazy, the borderline crazy, and the ones that pay to get into the subway because everything else is free. You could break the laws as many times as you want in this country, and they'll give you money for it. Sickening. But in reality, guys, the bus was like 95 degrees today. I had to come home and take like a cold shower. Literally had to take a cold shower. You see how my hair is wet right now? I'm not wearing a hat. I am still cooling my head because it was so hot on the bus. Anyways, forget about the bus. Xavier's RC Adventures. Been a member for 10 months. I appreciate that, man. Almost a year. Okay. Yes, that's right. Tara Curry goes, one of those days. Sickening, man. T. Toller has been a NitroGang, make Nitro great again. This is a high tier right there. It's a sickening tier. For 3 months, I appreciate it, bro. I know you're out there also making your Nitro sickening. All right. Oh, Pitbull Aircraft goes, was the shooting on the subway today? That was like, the thing is, like, when you ask a New Yorker what day the shooting was, I can't even respond because, like, it's literally once a week. You know, so I'm pretty sure it was, like, recent. I don't know. But definitely not today. You know, listen, if I get shot and it's during the NitroGang live stream, I told Melissa to never stop recording. she'll say that, and she said, no, I won't do it, but I told her never stop. All right. Keith Dolhurst, thank you for that NitroGang donation here to the stream. Now, I know, guys, I might look like a little happy, right? I look like I'm a little happy. Did you all see the short on this truck today? I mean, yesterday. What's up, Manny Guns? How you doing, man? Manny Guns, man. You're making me think of guns and also going to the gym. Can't go today. We got stream gang going on here today. Anyways, the T-Maxx with the 2.5R racing engine. Now, listen, I'm not trying to troll nobody here, guys. I'm not trying to troll nobody. This is literally called the racing engine, right? R really doesn't stand for that. We'll talk a little bit about that in some time. But, guys, did you like the idle on this thing? I just want you to know. Did you like the idle? Because I got a little bit of bad news. Okay? I got a little bit of bad news. Does anybody want to play the guessing game? Keith Tolhurst goes, no, I missed. Let me find the stream right now. Let me find my own video. I'll play the video for you guys so you can see that this thing was actually, in fact, running, and we will continue. By the way, my new 3D printer is right alongside me. I can give you a little look-see in a little bit. I printed something that is totally pointless. This is a fidget spinner. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with this, but, I mean, it printed this like it's a... I mean, the tolerances are pretty epic on a new printer. You know? You see that? It did print this. It's basically trash. I don't know what else to do that for. I'm not, you know. Anyway, let me go to my own channel. And Texas still goes, the T-Maxx from hell. Yes. Now, there's a reason why I called it that. Actually, I called it that before something bad happened. Sean Block, how you doing, man? Let me take a look at my own channel. I'm going to play the short for those of you that might not have seen it. I was pretty excited. I came home yesterday from work. You know, now that we have daylight savings time, I can actually do things. You know, Matthew does stuff all the time, but I can only do things sometimes. That's okay. It's a built-in joke, guys. So let me show you my short. I'll play it. And you guys will see that this thing actually did run. I was getting prepared to, like, have a good day. And then something bad happened. So let me show you the stream. I mean, rather not the stream, but the short. So here's the short, right? I'm going to play it right here. Is there audio? Yeah. It still runs. This is it. 2.5R racing engine. Team associated pipe. You cannot ever kill a Nitro. Even if you have no. Let it play like one more time. The idle is fantastic. The T-Maxx. Once again, it's a quick short. It still runs. Nitro RC and electrics, I'll explain that in a little bit. K24 Steve, you are correct, bro. You are correct. All right. That's enough of that, right? I'm gonna that's enough of that. Let me go back to the stream, read some of these very, very important comments. Now, regarding what the 2.5R actually is. So, in my research, the very first Revo came with a 2.5R. Now, the Revo came with a 2.5R because the 3.3 wasn't actually out yet, right? Now, I think the R, people think it stands for racing engines, but the thing is, like, guys, Traxxas calls all their engines race engines. Like, there is no actual race engine. They're all race engines, right? Like, oh, you're gonna go run your Nitro? No, I'm going to a race, right? So very good comment here from K24 Steve. Let me read this. Very important. He goes, 2.5R. The R stood for Revo. That is correct. I've always basically said the R stood for Revo. He goes, the engine was unique to the original Revo from 04. It has a different cooling head. Correct. As well as different port and timing on the sleeve. That I was not aware of, but thank you for clarifying that for us. So yes, it in fact is a unique engine. And guys, this one has it. Now, the actual quiz for us all. Oh, is that my coffee? Oh, thank you, man. Hold on, Melissa's here with us. Say hello to the NitroGang, Melissa.
What's up, guys?
Ask him how the day was.
How was your day today?
Light went out. Melissa got some highlights in her hair. I asked her, do they cost the same as like coloring your hair? Because it sure was a shit ton. Right, anyways. Where's the rest of the light? Go max that up like the 2.5R. Alright, 2 more. Let's click it. Click it like there is no tomorrow. Click it like global warming. Alright.
Do they want to see my hair?
No, they don't want to see your hair, Melissa. Come on. We all love your hair. It's okay. Your hair good.
I don't know what it is.
Maybe when we go to the NitroGang stream tomorrow or Saturday, Sunday, at the RC track, maybe we could show them your hair in a Nitro, okay? Right now, we got stuff on the table to do. I got a lot of comments here that are important. I'm sorry I'm not reading some of them, guys, but let me just say, yes, that is correct. The original 2.5R was first introduced.
I didn't see it.
She's asking me how the coffee is, man. I'm trying to talk to NitroGang over here. All right, anyways, let's continue. And I had the very first 2.5R in the Revo. It was fantastic. It was, in fact, guys, I'm going to tell you something, it was magical. But the reality is, after you drove a 3.3, it wasn't fantastic and it was magical, okay? Let's just put things into perspective where they belong. In reality. We got Benjamin Martinez here. Happy NitroGang Friday to you, my dude. Now, guys, you saw this run yesterday. I got some bad news for us all. I can't fire it up again. Australian RC, how are you, man? So I got some bad news. Tara Curry, I know you're going to be devastated by this because Tara Curry here actually has a T-Maxx that is about 10 years old with the 2.5R, 2.5 rather. He cannot kill. The problem is I ran this thing for 3.5 minutes. Can't start it now. Okay? So there's a couple things it could be. And all of them are not good. Alright? So I think we're going to have to disassemble the engine, my dudes. We got Dre357. What's up, bro? I saw your RC videos there the other day. You're making the NitroGang proud, man. Sean Black wants to know, so, does the 2.5R have more power than the 2.5? The thing is, I cannot confirm or deny that because, you know, Traxxas really doesn't publish their specs really ever. Now, in some prior streams and magazines, I have come across some actual specs that Traxxas claims to have had. Honestly, they were all like so over the place that I'm not really going to stick to them, and I'm not going to quote any numbers because it will be incorrect. And, you know, I do care about correctness no matter what people out there say about me. I do care about correctness, okay? Now, we got Jared Smithers here in the stream. All right, he goes, Manny Guns goes, I still have that AM radio with a T-Maxx. It loses reception. What's a good radio, anybody? Okay, Manny Guns, just for you, man, and everybody else here in the stream, before I get down to business over here. Sorry if I'm talking a little fast, but I'm trying to entertain everyone else's questions and comments. You know, sometimes people say to me, yo, Hybrid, man, you're not taking our questions. It's like I don't feel noticed. Well, I notice you, man, okay? I notice you, and I acknowledge you, just like Roman Reigns desires. I'm going to put the link to the radio you need to get, which is the Fly Sky GT5. It's I'm going to give you the cheap one right now. $69. You can feel acknowledged. I'm telling you, get the Fly Sky GT5, you're not going to have a problem. You'll see me running that in like literally every other video now. Now, nothing wrong with the GT3B, but it's just not really cost advantageous to get that, you know? All right, so I'm going to give you the link right here to the Fly Sky GT5. It's an Amazon link. You can buy it at 69 bucks. It comes with a very good receiver. In all my videos, I run the Fly Sky GT5. In fact, I've told many of my friends to run it as well. No one has had a runaway. Now, I know there are some better radios. K24 Steve over here tells us the Futaba 3PV. Yes, if money's not an issue and you want to go over 100 bucks, the Futaba 3PV is going to be the top-of-the-line radio you can get. That is true. But the reality is, the Primal MT over there came with a Fly Sky GT5. I've never had a runaway, and I'm happy. Okay? I'm a guy that tells you like it is, guys. And Alex Lopez here knows the head of the table at the Nitro crew is me. Okay? I'm going to tell you like it is, and if it's true, Kurt Angle will confirm that it's true. All right? And enough with the wrestling metaphors now. All right, my dudes. We're going to take a look at this now. Okay, honestly, I call this the T-Maxx from hell. Maybe that was a little incorrect, but like the thing is under the body looks really, really bad. So let's, this is probably the worst T-Maxx I have ever purchased. I want you guys to know. I thought I could rescue it, and the reason I wanted to get this one is because of the 2.5R engine, right? That is literally the reason why. Now, I cannot start it anymore. It's shut down. I cannot start it. We're going to have to take the engine apart, okay? So let's get ready. Buckle up, buckle in, get your abacus out, and don't be a jerk to people in real life. If anything, if I want to have any message get out there is don't be a jerk. Don't look for the next guy that you can destroy, okay? Look for the next guy who needs a Nitro. Don't give him this one. This one's bad. All right, so let's take the body off. This body came with it. Now, if you guys are wondering how much I paid for it, take a guess. I'm going to tell you right now how much I paid for it, okay? The body is pretty bad. It's one of the worst, but, you know, I can fix it mostly. Not the end of the world. I'm not too worried about that. So let me flip it around to this side. You guys will have a little bit of a look. Noodles Racing, what? Ah, just cut me. Noodles Racing, what's up, man? So the other day I was working on it. It cut me over here. You see that scar? Someone asked me if I tried to unalive myself. I was, you know, in a couple of RC posts the other day. I guess people don't say kill anymore, and they say unalive. I guess we're all trying to hide from the AI. Okay, you can't even say kill in a freaking post anymore without actually. It's a joke. Obviously, no one's trying to kill nobody over here. You gotta say unalive. Sickening the world we live in. And then my friend tells me about AI. I'm like, bro, AI doesn't exist. And he said, there's a new form of AI. And I told him, listen, you know the show BattleBots? They need drivers, okay? Even little robots need drivers. How you think AI is going to do my job? It won't. Okay, it can't do shit. All right, right now AI is used to help you shop on Alibaba. All right, that's what it's used for. So let me see what you guys are saying. Mix RC, what's up? Goes 85 pounds. So that's like about, what, $100? All right. Michael Sucha is correct. I paid $100. Now, the pipe wasn't here. This is a team associated pipe. So this is actually my pipe. If you guys have been watching this channel for some time now, you would know that this is a pipe I've had on the channel. It's just like a pipe I use for everything. This is my own like homemade exhaust coupler right here. Oh, we got Oscar Aquendo right here. I enjoyed your video today during your lunch break. Or was that yesterday? I don't know, man. I live in the past like one day at a time, you know. Now, let us continue. So, missing the receiver box. Oh, Pitbull Air Cooled, man. Thank you for that NitroGang donation. Whatever happens today, guys, I'm quite confident we're going to need a new engine. So, I want you to know, if you're running a Traxxas, the best thing is, Traxxas, well, the Traxxas engines are expensive. Let's just call it what it is. What's up, Nitro Express RC, man? How you doing, everybody? Thank you for being here. Sorry if I'm talking a little fast. I just woke up from a nap, and Melissa made me like a giant cup of coffee, right? Because like these are the only coffee cups we got. What are you gonna do? And it's giant. Yo, I see we have a live stream going on from Live RC Friday night Nitro qualifying dirt challenge. I chat sometimes in that stream, guys. I think it's all fake. Because like literally, there's like 500 people in the stream and you can't get any responses. So they either have like some kind of super slow mode enabled or it's all fakers. Literally every single one is a faker. Anyway, it's not for us to decide who's a realer or a faker or an unaliver. For us, we care about the T-Maxx. Now, let's take a look at the rest of it. The rest of it isn't much better. I will tell you, in the very short 3-minute idle that I did, this engine ran fantastic. Now, I do want to disclose a certain variable, guys. I want to disclose a certain variable. And Larry Moto goes hybrid. Nice, you are alive. Yes, man, I appreciate it. But, you know, the reality is if you weren't alive, would you even know? You know, it's like if a tree falls in the forest and no one hears it, where do the birds go? Kidding around. Okay, we got Al Casa 52. What's up, my dude? He's out there making RC deals left and right. In fact, we were trying to make an RC deal the other day for a Kyosho FW06. I still haven't contacted that guy. Should I contact that guy? It's a Kyosho FW06 for 125 bucks. Nitro RC and Electric's been a member for 5 months. We appreciate it, man. And your comments have really helped many of the viewers out. I appreciate that, you know. Okay, Lionel guy, what's going on? So there is a Kyosho FW06. Personally, I like the 10 scale cars. You know why? Because like if you ever work on them, you don't need a lot of space. And if you ever sell them, you don't need a giant box, okay? Those are the two attributes of a 10 scale Nitro that are fantastic. You don't need a lot of space, and you don't need a giant box. Okay, and you don't need fake AI from Alibaba. Okay, all right. Jared Smithers goes 10th scale is the best. So let's talk a little before we analyze this engine. To be honest with you, I kind of bought this because I saw this was a 2.5R and I wanted to do a historically accurate video on the Traxxas 2.5R racing engine. Now, let me give you the two models that had this particular engine. The first one, as mentioned before by an expert here in the stream, was the very first Traxxas Revo. It came with a unique blue anodized cooling head. This is the same shape cooling head as the 2.5 engine, except it's blue anodized, as you could tell. Apparently it has a little bit of a different port timing. That's debatable in my opinion. I'm not an expert in that. By the way, guys, if you're just joining, please give this video a little bit of a like if you can. That wouldn't hurt you. And make sure you don't unalive anybody ever, okay? Because you'll go to jail for that. Don't unalive nobody. Man, it's silly. Like with the advent of like this terrible social media, it's like you gotta talk like a robot now. You know. The other day, a buddy of mine tells me he hears that they're canceling TikTok. They ain't never gonna cancel TikTok. Are you for real? Where are all these strippers gonna go to troll you and get your clicks to go to their websites? It's a business model for strippers, bro. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna continue. Anybody? The next chassis that came. Oh, Dre 357. He goes, the Jado had it. We're going to look that up, man. Maybe the Jado did have it. But I wasn't aware of the Jado. I know the Jado did have a 2.5. I think the 2.5 in the Jado wasn't the R model. Unless I'm going to look it up right now. The 2006 T-Maxx also came equipped with a 2.5R. Now, that one was not this. This one has black plastics. So this is like the older generation, either a 2.5 model or a Pro 15 model. Because the wheels are the old style wheels. So the 06 T-Maxx also came equipped with a 2.5R. It also had OptiDrive and the gray plastics. So if you have a chance to buy one of those, yes, K24 Steve confirms the 2.5R was also available in the T-Maxx from 06 to 07. I never had that model, but I do have an OptiDrive compatible, not compatible, an OptiDrive T-Maxx, but it's a 3.3, came out after that, right? So the 2.5R was a fairly short-lived engine, and they got rid of it. Now it's only the 2.5 or the 3.3 and still the Pro 15. Let me just go to, yeah, so 06, the 2.5R was available in the T-Maxx. I just looked it up. Let me go to 10th scale. We'll see if it comes in the Jado. I don't think so. I know the Jado was available with a 2.5, but I'm quite confident it wasn't a 2.5R. But, you know, we'll live and learn, man. We'll live and learn. So I think it's sold as a 10th scale monster. Jado? No. What's class would that be? Trucks, truggies? Okay, so the Jado was available with a regular 2.5. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. The Jado had a regular aluminum cooling head. Not anodized blue aluminum. So it's totally different, okay? We got a good question here from Jose Robinson. He goes, what do you think about Dynamite engine in a T-Maxx? So I put in a link to the Dynamite 19. If you take a look at it, I put a link for the Dynamite 19. And you can direct fit that into any Traxxas product, right? It's going to be your best cost-saving alternative. So I would really recommend you get that. If you guys haven't noticed, we got our awesome moderator, Lotus 420, just posted a link to my second channel. I am trying to establish a larger presence in the world of RC. If you guys don't mind, please subscribe to my second channel. It's called the NitroGang. It's very obvious. Okay, go click that link. Lotus 420 just posted it. Subscribe. I am doing videos there that are a little bit of remixes of older videos at this moment, but soon that will go dominantly for streams only, I'm thinking, right? So we're gonna keep it separate. I haven't really laid out the white paper yet. You know how like Elon Musk has the white paper? We have the Nitro papers, okay? Soon they're probably gonna be exposed in some kind of federal exposition. They're gonna be like, where's this guy's Nitro papers at? All you're gonna find is like a Nitro number. You're gonna find 30% on it. That's all you're gonna find. Okay, we got KGM5512, man. How you doing? Thank you for joining me here on your Friday night. I'm not sure if you were doing a stream or not, but if you are, bro, listen. the power to you. In fact, I'll go to your stream right now if you're right there now. I don't know if you are or not. Anyway, we're going to continue, everybody. At this point, I'm going to show you the problem, okay? So thank you all for joining me here. I'm going to show you the problem. So this truck idled for a good 3 minutes. Now, I will tell you guys, I was using a fuel that I haven't used before. I kind of got this fuel in like another RC deal I did. It was a low-C nitrotane. Anybody here ever used low-C nitrotane? I cannot really confirm this, but I'll tell you this. I ran this nice and rich. It idled for 3 minutes. The temperature was perfect. And then it shut down. And now, the pull starter, this one is pull starter equipped, by the way. The pull starter is completely seized. I cannot move the flywheel. I try to bang it with a screwdriver and a little bit of a hammer to get the flywheel to go down. Sometimes when you have a new engine with like high compression, they get stuck at the top of the stroke. That is not the case here. We're gonna have to take the engine apart, guys. I don't know if we're gonna have an autopsy today on this channel or not, but if you're voting for autopsy, give me a hell yeah, and we'll make it happen. We got Earl Moorhead here in the stream. How you doing, man? He goes, NitroGang podcast channel. I honestly don't know what a podcast actually is. Is that like just people talking with no video? Like, why would you even do that? I don't understand. Like, the effort to record audio is almost equivalent to the effort to record audio and video, right? Like right now, whatever I'm saying, yes, there's an audio and video component. The reality is, probably, if I just read more comments, I could turn this into a podcast. But the fact is, I like my viewers like you guys, okay? I want to give you the best of the viewer experience. These podcasts, it's like a brainwashing of society. I don't know who listens to them. Maybe like people that drive for a living or something. But like, I can't be doing that. All right. I like video as well. Okay. We're gonna continue. Harlem NYCRC here agrees with it. Thank you, man. I appreciate for having the same point of view. Okay. And Michael Sucha goes, hail to the yeah. Okay. So, anyways. Let me read a couple comments, guys, and we're going to dig into this engine. I have my new 3D printer. If you guys want to see it, I'll show it to you, but like it's pretty heavy actually, so it's gonna take a lot of upper body strength. You know, I'm kind of still a little sleepy from my nap today. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Good comment here from K24 Steve. I was gonna mention it, but I forgot to mention it, man. K24 Steve goes, the one-way bearing could be seized to the starter shaft. I see it frequently. Perfect comment, man. I had that happen in the video. And yes, when the one-way bearing, the little, what are they called? The bars inside the rollers can actually seize a little bit like on a diagonal onto the starter shaft. And nothing you do, that thing will not move. I basically had to replace the backplate. The last time this happened to me, I had to replace the backplate. Now, I think in this case, hopefully that's only the thing that happened. Because I spent $100 on this T-Maxx. Basically, because I wanted the 2.5R racing engine. It actually had no pipe. Okay, this pipe is mine. Watch this. You wanna see it? I'll show you what I mean. Watch this. You see that? At this point, pipes don't even matter, so I'll just remove it. There you go. This is my pipe from like my other like temporary testing engines. It's a regular team associated factory team pipe. Nothing exciting there. But I got it just like this. The fuel tank, I will tell you guys, the fuel tank is very good. It holds pressure. At the time, the engine had average compression. I wouldn't say it was very good compression. It was probably like 68% compression, right? Which is what you need. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Lionel Guy goes, my 2.5 constantly would overheat. Put the 3.3 in my Rust and it runs great. Yeah, I would say if today an option is between a 2.5 and a 3.3, go with the 3.3. It's a better engine. It's a bigger engine, and they're only like a little bit more expensive on the used market. Really, you know, we're talking like Jenny's RC or something like this. Obviously, if you go to Amazon, they'll rip you off. It's like you're buying an Overossi over there, you know. Oh. Okay, guys. By the way, my birthday is like in 2 weeks, right? I think it's like next week. Are we gonna do a birthday stream? I don't know. Yo, Melissa, what day is my birthday? I'm not sure. Oh, Earl Moorhead, I think he's getting ready to do another 100-mile-per-hour speed run. Meanwhile, I'm here disassembling junk engines. Sickening. It's okay. The way the cookie crumbles, one can never predict. Okay. All right, guys, we're over 100 viewers now. Let's get down to checking out the engine. By the way, I just want to ask Earl Moorhead. I think he's the only one of us who has seen the new Max Slash up close, right? So what's your opinion, man? What's your opinion? Listen, I don't want to be too negative, man. You know, this is a Nitro-based channel, but let's give all RCs a chance, right? I have electrics. You want to see some of the electrics I have? Right there. Losi Tenacity MT never opened. Bought on sale from Tower Hobbies, back when Tower Hobbies was a great retailer. Now it just sits right there. But in reality, the Max Slash, I mean, maybe I'm incorrect. It appears to be a squatted X-Max. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. It appears to be a squatted X-Max. Okay? All right. We got my friend Just Joe here in the stream. I got to make a visit to him another day, maybe this weekend or something, or next week. All right. Let's continue, everybody. So, let me tell you the problem. Can't pull this over. Can't spin nothing. It doesn't go anywhere, okay? I heated it. I did everything. It don't work. We got Boosted RC. He goes, I miss Tower. Ordered every week after weekend bashing. Yeah, man. They even had super cheap shipping rates for parts. They had like Part Saver Express package shipping rates for parts like $3.99, I think, or $2.99. Sickening. Yeah, Nitro and Electric RC goes, we got a squatter. I mean, seriously, it's like a squatter. The Max Slash is like a squatter for how much? 800 something bucks? I mean, listen, it's dope. Do I want it? Unless like it was free or like 350 bucks, I wouldn't want it. Okay? But that doesn't mean it's bad. Okay? I don't want you guys to think that that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's bad. But that's like saying if you're running a Windows computer and you're stuck playing games on Windows XP, you're probably not going to want a top-of-the-line Mac. Okay, because you're stuck on Windows XP. Okay, Rooster, how you doing, man? All right, happy Nitro Friday, guys. Let's dig in. The first thing I will do is remove little pieces of things that I already kind of saw, and you guys could kind of take a look at it. So, you know, you're looking at this T-Max the way I got it, basically as it sits. The suspension is terrible. It has world's worst aluminum shocks. They suck. The back is a squatter. It's got no bumper. You know, the whole purpose of buying this was honestly only for the engine. So if the engine is toast, I'm gonna be a little devastated. Hopefully, as some viewers here said, it might only be the one-way bearing seized onto the starting shaft. Please, God, please. If one does exist, please. All right? Okay. Jerry Gomez, how you doing? Ghost can't kill a 2.5R, bro. I hope so, because that's what I said on my short yesterday. So, it's going to be some, you know, sickening conversation there if that does happen. All right. First thing I see when I take the air filter off. The air filter is highly chewed up. That means this person, whoever ran this, couldn't even position the air filter correctly because it was getting chewed up by the spur gear. Pretty bad. So there's a pretty bad tolerance on these T-Maxes. You have to have it angled to the side at all times, or else it's going to chew up your air filter. Sometimes it even eats through the boot. Okay, tolerances are that crazy. All right, we got Earl Moorhead. I'm going to read this. He goes, the Max Slash can run awesome. Racing your friend in a dirt oval or on-road. Fun car, make it bashing and jumping. It's not that RC. Was that text-to-speech or did I read it incoherently? I'm not sure. Anyway, maybe if they ever go on sale, which like with Traxxas, they probably won't, right? So, all right, we got over 120 viewers here, guys. I appreciate you all being here. For those of you just stopping by, this is a T-Max with the rare 2.5R racing engine. This engine was only ever included in the first Revo in 2004 and the next generation T-Max in 2006 and 7. So very rare, not many models that had this. In fact, I think Traxxas still sells this. I'm incorrect. RC Adventures, thank you, man, for that channel donation. I appreciate it, bro. He goes, make Nitro great again. Thanks for all the great content. All right, awesome. I appreciate that, man. So, let's, does Traxxas still sell this engine? I'm going to look it up online right now. Hold on, guys. We're going to look it up. So, we're going to put in Traxxas 2.5R. It might. Holy moly, they still sell it. I'm gonna show it to you right now. I honestly cannot believe it. I'm a little surprised. So, an Amazon search reveals Traxxas still does sell the 2.5R racing engine, 174 bucks. Wow, look at that rebuild, 70 bucks in stock. Guys, say whatever you want about Traxxas. I love them. I love them. It will never die because you could always get parts for them. Let's see if they say anything interesting about it. All right, Nitro Express RC. Thank you for that, being a channel member of the high tier for 11 months. At 1 month, I'm gonna send you an air filter. I mean, a year. If you need an air filter, that is. If you don't, let me know. All right, so let me see. They really don't have much info on it. So yeah, this is the 2.5R racing engine, 174 bucks. Actually, significantly cheaper than the regular one. Yeah, boosted RC goes, yeah, exact. For that kind of money, we're gonna see, man, because you know, this isn't an original 2.5R T-Max, so really I'm not that keen on keeping it like that. Let me see if there's any information on it. Blah blah blah. Recoil starter. It's all nonsense. They call everything racing engine, so there's no specs. Anyways, K24 Steve goes there 85. If you do the power up with the old core, you know what, dude? I think I'm gonna do that. So I don't really want the regular 2.5. I want the 2.5R. Like, it has to be this. So I'm gonna look into the Traxxas power up program. Hopefully. So let's continue. But I just want to show you guys they are still available. Like, literally brand new, which is a little exciting if you ask me. But I also did, for those of you that want a proper new engine for a Traxxas, if you go to this link right here, it's the second link. I put a link for the second part here, Dynamite 19. So let's take a look at the Dynamite 19. This is a direct fit engine for all Traxxas. So it's 125 bucks, right? And you could use like a small coupon code with it. It's actually fairly, I think this is a fair price. These are pretty good engines. They're not better than the 3.3. Don't think they're better than the 3.3. The 3.3 is larger, right? A 3.3 is almost a 0.21 size. It's a 0.20. This is a smaller engine, but it has a very good carb. And all of the, you know, Traxxas Easy Start systems, they fit no problem. So let's go back to this particular truck, and we will start digging deep into this. By the way, if you guys want to check out my new printer, I can show it to you. Who here wants to see the new printer? So yes, those Dynamite 19s are direct drop-in. If you guys need any kind of engine for a Traxxas, let's say, you know, even for like a Jado, for a T-Maxx, for any Revo, for anything that uses the modern electric start system, that new engine would be the one you want. Now, you know, they're usually sold out. So if you want to buy one, I would highly recommend you click the link and buy one. You're not going to get those Dynamite 19s ever any cheaper. Like ever. Overrolled everything. I got a Bamboo Labs A1 Mini. The larger A1 is out of stock until like almost June. So I'm not going to wait a few months. I printed a lot of awesome stuff already. And I'm only going to print more awesome stuff. Right? I'll take a look at it later. Maybe I'll do a little print later on. Anyways, let's dig in to this T-Maxx, everybody. It's about to get hairy. I hope not too hairy. Right. So yeah, the Bamboo Labs, it's honestly a completely different printer from the stuff I've been using. If I could recommend any printer now, it would be the brand Bamboo Labs. Everything else is basically historical stuff. You know, it's a cold case file. All right. Now, let's get down to business. I'm gonna start removing this engine, everybody. The problem is, like I said, cannot get it to spin over. It's toast. It's toast a lot. It's very toast. All right, so we're going to take the engine out. I hope I don't find a dead engine, guys. Yeah, Michael Suja goes, Dynamite 19 takes a minute to get running, but it runs great. Yeah, that engine, honestly, you have to really do a good tune on it. They're very temperamental, but when they run okay, they are not better than a 3.3. But it is a new engine with a nice red cooling head, okay? That's the thing. I will say the carb on a 3.3 is worse than the Dynamite 19. But that is a completely new engine. It's reliable, all right? Right. Just Joe goes, am I growing a beard? No, bro, this is just a second chin, you know? It's okay. As soon as summer comes, I'm gonna do a little more cardio. We'll get rid of the double chin. We'll get more nitros. Don't worry about it. It's my off-season look, you know? Off-season look. The problem with the off-season look is you can't maintain it for multiple years, okay? Because then it becomes your look. All right. All right. So, KGM goes, what do you recommend to replace the Cool Ranch tacos and the enchilada? I recommend the typical burrito. You cannot go wrong with a burrito, bro. Burritos highly underrated. You got to eat more of them. You know, in fact, they're so underrated that sometimes people get rid of the meat and get rid of the bread and put it in a bowl. I love the bowl. All right. John Hensley, how you doing, my dude? Happy to see you here, bro. Okay, let's get down to the T-Maxx. I'm going to give you guys a top-down view for a little bit. As I said, the goal now is to take the engine out. Hopefully, we don't find a catastrophe. But don't, you know, I hope everyone has, their expectations are kind of low because probably that's what's going to happen. All right. I've set up the light for you so you could all see top-down view. We are working on a, this is a regular 2.5 T-Maxx. The only unique feature it has, as I said, is this engine. That's it. That's basically it. All right, so we're going to take the engine out. Fairly easy to work on. You could either remove the motor mount from the bottom under the chassis or just remove the screws. Now, listen, guys. Traxxas literally thought of everything. Not only do they have cool fins, but this is the perfect spot to access the engine screws, right? Perfect spot. So basically, for those of you just joining, let me give a quick recap as I'm working on this. Yeah, cutouts. Not only do they look awesome, and they cut your finger, cut your hands when you're trying to hold it like that, but they are functional. Got over 100 viewers here in the stream. It's going to come down to, well, what the condition of this engine is. You take the 2 screws out in the rear, on the side. What's up, All Aspects RC, man? How you doing? Jerry Gomez remembers when I went to those drive-thrus and ordered the Taco Bell Nitro sauce. The thing is, like, those employees don't really like jokes, you know? They're like fast food employees. To be honest with you, people's joy at work has just gone downhill, you know? I mean, I've had some of the world's most terrible jobs in a grocery store. I talked to customers. It was fun. Now, everyone's entitled. Like, you know, the fast food employees want to be making $150K a year. The reality is it don't work that way. Right. Oh, yeah. There's still some fuel in the line. So what I'll do, I'm just going to plug the tank. Mike Neves, what's going on, man? I was just going to text you the other day. If you want to go to the RC track, let's hit the RC track, bro. You pick any day, Saturday or Sunday, whatever you want, okay, Mike Neves? Any day you want. I still got your TC3. I still got another car that I cannot disclose, but you know what it is? Well, mainly, let's refer to the TC3. I need those parts to make it great again, bro. Come on. All right. So we got the engine out. 2.5 R. Now, if you've never seen one of these, let me give you a quick little tutorial. This particular one, I cannot move the flywheel at all. It's totally seized. The clutch is okay. When I fired this up, the clutch was good. It didn't go crazy. Does boot looks okay. Nothing crazy. It slides pretty good. I like the fact that this one has a pull starter. In fact, I really like the Traxxas pull starter. Look how low profile it is. The block, it looks like a regular block. It doesn't say 2.5R, just like a regular 2.5. Yeah, Michael Sucha knows all about those chin haters. Exactly, man. It's all right. It's no big deal. This one also, really nothing interesting about it. The only way you could identify the 2.5R is, well, it's a 2.5, and it'll have this blue aluminum head, which is smaller than the 3.3, but basically I think the same size as the 2.5. I could compare if you guys want me to compare it about it. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. All right, let's continue. That Traxxas Revo, bro, if you want. All right, let's continue. All right. It's done. Okay, it's seized. We gotta disassemble this whole thing right now. That's basically what I'm gonna start doing. I don't want it to go down like this, but this looks like how it's gonna go down. All right, people want me to get the head. Okay, if you guys want to wait like 10 seconds, I can go pick up the 2.5 somewhere. Okay, give me a minute. All right, I am back. I found the perfect engine to compare. Perfect engine. Thank you guys for being here. Close to 120 viewers. The most ethical channel out there. It's the wrong engine. Hold up. Wrong engine. All right, I'm back. I got the right engine this time. All right, here we go. So this is a 2.5R. This one is not new. I know it looks to be in very, very good condition. This one, in fact, is 100% used. Now, this one in my right hand is junk. I got this, you guys might remember, in a Fortec. When I purchased the Fortec, there was a crack on the inside of the block. So this one, actually, it's cracked. It doesn't run. I know it looks brand new, but I think the guy ran it too lean when it was new, and it cracked the inside. You can't really see it there, but the last time I had this engine open, it was cracked. I'm basically just keeping it for parts right now, right? Which it might come down to like getting used just for parts. So let me compare them side by side. Artificial dopamine, what's up? He goes, yes, I remember that. All right, so it does appear that the head has different cutouts, okay? I think I was incorrect. So the 2.5R head is larger on the left, but it appears to have the same profile at the top. The profile appears to be the same, but it's obviously a different cutout design. You could tell the fins are different. Okay, what's up there, Barista Craig? This is the perfect stream for Barista Craig. He's a big Traxxas fan. And Barista Craig, bro, 2.5R. Rare engine. John Hensley goes, interesting. Yes. So this engine is dead. Like, guys, don't trust me. Don't tell me to run this. This one's dead. There's nothing I can do. The block is killed. All right. I think the guy cracked it from too much heat, and basically it's toast. Right. They all have the same carb. Interesting thing is, all 2.5s, 3.3s, they all have the same carb. So parts are interchangeable. They all halfway suck. Yes, that is true. On the side, obviously, they're the same block, right? 2.5, 2.5R, you can't tell the difference. Only difference is the head. And I guess some people are saying are also the time, the porting on the inside is a little different. Now, I'm not going to take a look at it right now. It'll be fine. Now, I want you guys to take a look at the way I had the tune on this. Notice the low-speed needle it's honestly kind of out already, right? So I had this thing idling for like 3 to 4 minutes. It ran okay. It was nice and rich. There was a good amount of smoke. We didn't have anything crazy going on. The high-speed needle is also about like a little more than 4 turns out. So this engine was running. And now, watch this. Cannot move nothing. Cannot move it. It's dead. All right, sickening. Mike H, what's going on, man? Happy to see you all here, by the way. Happy Friday night, Nitro. I wasn't really going to do this stream, but I feel it's something that we all need to take a look at, and that is why the hell this thing don't want to fire up. I'm going to have to get another driver. And by that, I mean a driver. Hey, Melissa, can you bring me one of these? It's on the table, the smaller one. The smaller one of these. Can you bring one of these for me, please? I forgot to take it. All right, so what we'll do, we'll just remove pieces part by part. I guess the exhaust doesn't really, well, depending how this goes, we might need to remove the exhaust as well. All right, Cash Murray, what's going on? Bob's RC, happy Friday night Nitro. Mike Neves goes, just put some oil in that, all right? So we'll see how it goes, man. I'm going to remove it piece by piece. It's the blue driver that's on the table, Melissa. Thanks. You the best. Woogie Nitro, how you doing, man? So I know, guys, this might not be the most top-end, crazy engine. You know, it's just a Traxxas engine. But listen, on this channel, this is still pretty cool engine, right? Any engine is still better than zero engine, you know? Right. So far, I don't see anything crazy. It looks normal. We're just going to remove piece by piece here. And we'll take a look on the inside. Next thing, I think I'm going to remove... You guys let me know. What do you want me to remove? The pull starter. The next 5 viewers, I'm going to take the best of... I'm sorry, the best of 3. The best of 3. The head or pull starter assembly. Come on. Best of 3. Best of 3 who says head or pull starter assembly. Best of 3. Okay. Nord Squad goes pull start. Mike Neves goes the head. John Hensley goes the pull start. Overvolt everything goes the pull start. Okay, the pull start 1. All right, that's it, guys. Fair and square. Pull start 1, 2 of 3, bro. Barista Craig, sorry, man. Pull start. You know what? I think for easiness, it might actually be beneficial for me to remove the head. I think that might be a good idea. Or no, okay, we're gonna go with the truth. Okay, we're not faking elections over here. We're gonna go with the truth. All right. All right, so I'm going to remove the pull start because, like, why not? All right, then we'll have another vote. Booster RC goes, throw that on the grill. I think at this point we might. I hope, bro, we don't have to throw it in the trash. I hope. I don't want to be too negative, but usually the only other time this has happened, the engine was toast. But you know, that's a prior occurrence. Maybe it won't happen again, but it probably will. Let's face it. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing twice and expecting different results. You know? All right, we got one more screw left over here. I do like the pull starter. In fact, I think Traxxas makes some of the best pull starters there are. All right. All right. So we'll instantly try to find out. Let me see. Let me read this comment here from Australian RC before I take it off. It's an RC related comment. It's pretty interesting right here. Australian RC goes, can anyone point me to a good site to do research on a VRX2 1/8 scale nitro? That and the Traxxas Jada are the only nitros my local hobby store have. Well, I think you're in a different country outside the USA, man. So really for you, I would look at parts support. You know, VRX is obviously an off Chinese type of brand, right? Traxxas is more of a mainstream brand, so I would really look into part support for you, to be honest with you. Traxxas, you could definitely trust part support. With the VRX, it's something I cannot guarantee. All right, so let's take this off. We'll figure out right away. Okay, so one-way bearing is not seized onto the shaft, everybody. Discovery number 1. We got close to 140 viewers here, guys. If you can, please give this video a thumbs up, or else the NitroGang will take over. I mean, you don't want that to happen, right? No. Okay. Now, every day we keep seeing nitros getting dropped from, you know, the distributors, from our suppliers. You know, if it wasn't for people out there making nitro videos, then why would they make nitros? Like, if there is no obvious online demand, why would they make them? They're just going to keep rebranding the X-Max. Soon, they're going to call the Traxxas Max / the X-Max Max, okay? They're going to have so many Maxes. You're going to name your kid Max, okay? And they'll sue you. Anyways, we're going to continue. We're going to continue, everybody. All right. Next up, another vote. The head or the backplate? The head or the backplate? What's it going to be? The head or the backplate? The next top 3. What's up there, Mark Messenger? We're doing good, man. You give me a call anytime you want later, okay? Maybe tomorrow. Boosted RC goes backplate. Everyone says backplate. Okay, let's do it. All right, Pitbull Air Cooled goes backplate. Okay, it's tight. All right, everybody, backplate it is. Mark Messenger wants to know, is the 2.5 motor better than the 3.3? I would say no. I would say the 3.3 is a very good engine. Barista Craig, man, been a NitroGang supporter, middle member for 25 months. Holy moly, dude. We just had an anniversary. Sickening. Barista Craig goes, the Savage X is now $5.99. Worth it? I would say yes. I would say yes. I think it's in stock. If you use my link, you can get it right now at A-Main. I would say $5.99 and still worth it. The reality is there really are no other big block nitro monster trucks, right? There's the Hobeo Hyper MT. I would not advise that. That's like going to the dentist. Yep. KGM goes, don't crack that piston. We're about to find out what's going to happen, man. One more screw. Uh-oh. That's not good. Why is the backplate moving on its own? Uh-oh. I think we've, some of the problem is right here. Unbelievable. The backplate has become a two-piece design, everybody. Well, I have never seen that happen. Anybody ever seen that happen? So, we're going to see what's going on. I didn't think Traxxas made two-piece backplates. K24 Steve goes, interesting damage, yes. It ran perfect. Like, that's the thing. This engine ran perfect. Okay, let's continue. It's no big deal. I mean, actually, it's a really huge deal. I'm just being calm over here. I'm being real calm. All right, let's remove... Look how nice the seal is. Also, what I do want to say is, Traxxas uses great O-ring seals. Their backplates never leak. They break, but they never leak. They're very good quality. All right. Yeah, Cashmere goes, what the H? All right, so... Well, I mean, this spins freely. So it looks like we had some kind of separation. People saying crank bearing. Can I get to the crank bearing right now? All right, so backplate dead. All right, that's confirmed. Now, cannot move this. It's still jammed. Let's take a look inside. Is the connecting rod split? Now, I can't really get a good view of it, but it appears to me the connecting rod, from like what I can tell, the rod looks normal. All right, it's no big deal. Let's disassemble the head now. I'm thinking there's not much left to take off, you know. At this point, there's almost not much other than the head. People are saying the bearing. Let's take the head off. We'll see if I can like heat it up. Noodles Racing goes, put a heat gun to it. I'm hoping maybe it just got stuck at the top of the bore, at the top of the sleeve, and it might have cracked. Well, we'll get down. Mark Messenger, this video is live, bro. You're live right now. You're live with Regis and Philbin, Kelly Lee, who wants to be a millionaire. First question is, how many nitros do you got? Okay, you just won $100. I'll give it to you when I'm rich. Sorry, bro. Grizzly RC, man, thank you for being a channel member for 28 months as well. He goes, keep my 3 classic T-Maxes in running condition with the 3.3s. Yeah, you gotta love the 3.3. It's a good engine for a ready-to-run engine, you know. The reality is, guys, let's look at it this way. Let's look at it this way. You can have a big block Savage that hits 45 if you're lucky, or you could have a small block Revo or a T-Maxx that hits 45 and saves you fuel. I mean, I'm no Tesla rocket scientist over here, because I think he's actually failed his mission, which is like to occupy Mars. I don't think Elon Musk knows that like humanity cannot survive in low gravity conditions like that. Like basically the human being is designed to survive on Earth. So that's kind of the thing. You cannot overcome gravity. Well, the lack of gravity. Okay, so I'm about to take the head off. At least all the screws have come out. Guys, I'm doing something interesting here. You know, I'm not really a fan of showing destruction, guys. So this is one of those things where I'm curious myself. We're almost close to 150 viewers. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, I'm going to just assume that you bought something that's not Nitro, which you're allowed to do. I'm not the Nitro Nazi over here. You could do that. All right, let's take it off. All right, so, I mean, the piston looks normal, other than the fact that it's all the way at the top. There's a good amount of oil in there. I don't see any pre-detonation signs, right? The head looks, it looks normal. I've seen way worse. What's up, Grateful Dabs? Happy Friday, Nitro, everybody, to you guys. All right. The head looks, I would say, fairly, well, not garbage. There's oil. Glow plug is still in one piece. It looks worn, but it's for sure in one piece. So at least it's still a one-piece design. That's a positive right there. Do I notice anything obvious from the top here? Not really. Let's take the air filter off. All right. So the carb is normal. Nothing ripped here. Booster us Eagles, take off the flywheel nut. Douglas Mail, what's up, man? I think it's my first time seeing you here. I'm going to read your comment, man, because it's a good comment. Douglas Mail goes, how about the OS 11K carb put onto these motors? That would be the most fantastic upgrade you could make. The OS carb, once again, they're probably like 90 to 100 bucks now, but they are the best carb you can get for one of these engines. They are very good. You know, almost the price of an entire Dynamite 19. So, you know, but yes, that is the best carb. Mike Neves here got a Dynamite 19. I posted a link to it. In fact, we'll have a video with his T-Maxx on Dynamite 19 in the near future at the RC track. So let's take a look on the inside. I'm going to try to just move it. All right, so this moves like a very small amount. I would say like maybe 2 degrees. All right. Let's take a look on the inside. Okay, so it moved a little bit. But the piston's still in the same position. All right, so I think I'm going to heat it up a little bit. Let me just see if I can move it out. All right, so it moves only like that. But it appears that the piston is actually stuck and it's just moving the sleeve out of its position. So the piston actually has not moved. Okay, that's a new one right there. That's a new one for me. John Hensley, it's definitely not gummed up. I just ran this literally yesterday after work. It ran for like 4 minutes, no problem. It held a good tune. It didn't shut down. And then it just shut off with some fuel left in the carb, and I couldn't start it again. So the connecting rod looks okay. Now, so it does look like it's so seized onto the sleeve that it's actually moving the sleeve out of its position. You guys see that right there? Damn. So right there, it's all the way out at the top. I wonder what could have caused that. I mean, this engine was used. I had no reason to believe it wasn't broken in. Now, this is what happened. The the backplate sheared itself off. I'm thinking it's possible. It's possible that when the backplate was installed, guys, right, it was sitting like that. If maybe this piece did break off on its own, maybe it caused the piston to kind of incorrectly seat itself crooked diagonally in the sleeve. Does that seem like a logical explanation? I'm thinking it seems like a logical explanation. The other explanation, normally on these engines, would be a bad connecting rod. But like this connecting rod looks actually not even split on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, just Joe goes, that's just the connecting rod moving on the wrist pin. That's what I'm saying. All right. Mad Mike, how you doing? Goes, Hybrid, you should start covering more brands. VRX, I did cover VRX a couple times. In fact, I have a brand new one that's like for sale on eBay right now. It got no bids, 0 bids. I'm not really going to be promoting VRX stuff anymore, only because, to be honest with you, let me get a heat gun. We'll go over this in a little bit. So, you know, let me move this a little bit, and we'll talk about the engine. All right. So now that I could just look at you this way, let me tell you the reality is I like all nitros, guys. I like all nitros. But long ago, when I did promote like VRX, obviously I'm not sponsored by them. They don't know who I am. They never sent me anything. You know, the reason I talked about the VRX brand and like HSPXT is because they were cheap. They were cheap. The thing is now, they're really not that cheap, man. They're just not that cheap. I don't see the cost benefit really anymore. Oftentimes, like on A-Main, which I understand it's like an American website, oftentimes on regular websites, you can get things with coupons on sale, which are better value than, you know, Banggood or AliExpress, like better value. And you don't have to sell yourself out, you know. Noodles Racing goes, VRX has European support. I can pull out a VRX right now if you want. You want me to go pull it out? JC4 Days goes, was this idling when this happened? Yes. It was idling normally for like 4 minutes. I did a short on it, and then it just killed itself. I can go pull out a VRX if you want, like, legit right now. I mean, I'm not VRX averse, okay? I'm not scared of VRX. I got 2 of them, right? They're very good RCs for what they are, but they're just not cheap anymore. So, you know, in America, there's no parts support. So, I just, you know, I'm going to get, the thing is, I run this channel, guys. And you understand this is not my job. Literally, whatever the money I make here or donations, whatever, sometimes they come in, I spend it all back again on RCs, right? I don't live on YouTube money. So, there's nothing in it for me, really. So let me go get the VRX. RC, what's up, bro? Thumbs up. Almost tripped and fell. Unbelievable. Alright. So, like I said, there's legit nothing wrong with VRX. I know KGM here has one. They're tough for what they are, but they're no longer really cheap for like what, you know, compared to like other brands when they're on sale. They're just not any cheaper. Back then, this was like $180 car, I think. Now they're maybe like what, 260 or something. Like, it's a little up there now. I would say for over 260. 10 scale VRX is probably not good value. You guys want to take a look at it, I could show you inside the box, right? But I don't want to make this a VRX stream. But I know outside of America, a lot of viewers have very good access to parts for VRX. So let me not put them down. You know, sometimes it's a little incorrect, okay? All right. I see what you guys are saying. So open it or not open it? What do you want me to do? I did an unboxing video on this a while ago. I didn't really ever break it in because, like, basically as soon as I went to like do it, I just didn't think that the cost advantage was there anymore, especially for American buyers with like shipping problems from like China, you know. All right, let's see it. Pitbull Air goes wants to see it. All right, then we'll go back to the engine. So we got the instructions. It comes with a 2.4 gigahertz radio, pretty much normal. We'll take a look at 2.4 the engine a little bit, guys. Okay, so here it is. It's a very nice buggy, SH18 engine. You know, high flow header, pretty good. Engine is actually quite fantastic. The chassis is good. Single speed is all you need. They're very good cars. Mark Messenger, thank you, bro. Yeah. They're very good cars for like the money back then. The downside, these are not Lexan bodies. So if you leave this like in a car, it will melt. All right, getting a body for this is going to be a little bit of a problem. All right, Lucas Stolkup goes, how much are you asking for that on eBay? I think I have this at like $230 or something. It's not cheap, but it's brand new. I never ran it, right? It's literally, the shocks are very good. I could take it out of the box if you want to see real quick. Yeah, here it is. I mean, it's a very good buggy, but like I said, the body, these are not Lexan. If you don't care about that, it's fine. Personally, I really don't care. The engine is the best thing in this buggy. Let me show you the chassis setup. These are pretty tough chassis, kind of similar to like the Nitro RS43. It's a 10 scale buggy. These, I'll tell you guys, they're actually quite quick. You can get these to do 35 to 40. These engines, they are Force or SH18, basically the same thing. The pipe, yeah, it's a plastic pipe, but it's still a dual chamber pipe. You do have a high flow header. The pull starter is very good. These are good for like the price, in my opinion. Now, at this point, I really don't kind of promote them anymore because for like American buyers, it's just the shipping is crazy for American buyers. I understand. Noodles Racing goes, it's not bad if you have part support. Yeah, that's well said, man. It's not bad. The electronics are okay. They're not like very fast, but they're okay. You do have an aluminum upper deck kind of thing going on. It's a 10 scale. It's a 10 scale, right? So, Mark Messenger, I'll hit you up later, okay? Maybe we'll arrange something. I am selling this now only because I'm not really gonna do videos on it anymore, and it's still brand new. It's kind of just like taking up space. I need to put more Nitros that are T-Maxes in that location. So that's kind of like my logic. It's not because I hate it or whatever. It's just because I have to be kind of picky and choosy with the stuff I get sometimes, right? Suspension is very good. It has threaded threaded shock bodies. They look like halfway big bore, not like full weight, you know. But it's a pretty good chassis. It's reliable. That's all I'll say. Single speed and solid, you know. But it's a good buggy for what it is. But like for my purposes, I think I'm done with like the low end stuff for a little while at least new stuff. I will still buy. I'm gonna tell you guys. I will still purchase like low end Exceeds. Like if I come across them on a used market, I'll still purchase them because Exceed in America, it's basically like HSP. And here in the USA, where we can't even determine who our president is fair and square, at least you can get a cheap Nitro sometimes. Okay? Well, let's put it back in the box. It's a very good model for what it is. All right. 2.4 gigahertz. It's all beautiful. It's fine. Right, so Mark Messenger got first dibs on this, okay? In fact, my friend Max, in the NitroGang, he ran this at the RC track in the very first NitroGang track video together, and after we ran his, I wound up getting this one, right? It was very impressive. It was very impressive. All right, my dudes, we're gonna continue back to the T-Maxx gang over here, all right? Okay, Mad Mike wants me to check my email. I'll do that. I'll do that. Let's go to the Hotmail. My mailbox is 98% full. Sickening mailbox. All right, let's see. He wants me to, Mad Mike here, longtime channel viewer, wants me to take a look at this particular Nitro over here. Let me read his comment. I don't want to expose it right now because it's like a private email. Let me see what I'm saying. Yeah, Rooster goes, I have an Exceed Mad Fi. I had Exceed many times. They're very decent. In America, they're very good. Okay? I would say they're good for the money in America. Even now, they're pretty well priced. Let me take a look at some RCs. Let me open it up first. Okay, so this is their website. I've never ordered from this website before. They probably have some kind of predatory shipping charges. Only 7 left in stock. Let me just do a little bit of a. All right, I'll take a look at it later. I think I've seen this website before. Actually, hold on. Oh man. All right. All right, back to the Revo engine. I mean, the Traxxas engine. Sorry, guys. Sorry, my bad. Back to the Traxxas engine, okay? All right. All right. Let's go back. It's all right, bro. Australian ORC. Sometimes you got to answer questions. They take you down a rabbit hole, and then you're back. We're back right now. It's okay, man. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you as a viewer. All right. I'm gonna get a heat gun, guys. I think at this point I have to probably. There's nothing else I can disassemble here. I have to heat this up really crazy. We'll see if anything moves. If not, I'm gonna have to bang the piston down when it's hot. What do you think? This isn't one of those cases where it's easy to work on because the piston is already all the way at the top. So let me get my heat gun. It's kind of cold in here, so I could use it. By the way, for those of you wondering, before when I mentioned the fuel I ran, this was the fuel I ran. I just happened to have this fuel. It is a VP racing fuel, but it's low C nitrotane. This is the engine. This is the fuel I ran that it seized itself up on, right? Like maybe a third of a tank. So old low C nitrotane. They still sell this. It's junk. Don't buy it, okay? All right. JC4 Days goes, don't bang the piston. Well, bro, I'll do the best I can, but okay, so let me put it this way. I'm not that worried about the backplate. I have backplates. This is just like a 2.5 backplate. It's no big deal. They're like 15 bucks. I might be able to find one, but I am worried about the rest of the engine, right? We don't want any other damage in there, okay? Question here from Noodles Racing goes, is the Sure Start box from A-Main a good value? I've seen a couple of my friends over the years buy the starter boxes on A-Main. I would say all of them are very good. They're all good. Once you preheat the engine, that is, What's up there, Stone? FPV. All right. Let me get set up over here. Let's get heating. Let's hope this works, everybody. I'm going to rearrange the light. Thank you all for joining me here today. Yeah, the Traxxas Revo goes, I needed to rebuild mine, and the internals are the same as the regular 2.5. Yeah, you could basically swap the parts. Let's hope it doesn't really get down to that much problems, but let me just put these parts here so people could see what we're doing. I'm going to heat the side of this block with a heat gun for now, but I think that low C nitrotane is what killed it. All right, so we'll heat it up a little bit there. I'm going to move it around slightly. What do you guys think will happen? You think I'll be able to move it? As that song likes to say, move it, move it. Yeah. Troy goes, can't be worse than Traxxas fuel, bro. Traxxas fuel is legit the world's worst. That is for sure. I think I'm pretty evenly heating it at this point. It has a good amount of oil on top, so like I can't see it being like that jammed. All right, guys, what do you think? Try it. All right, try it or what? We got over 150 viewers here. I appreciate it, guys. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please do it. All right. I'm going to hold it. So I heated it up pretty good now. Let's see what happens. If not, I'll heat it up more. It's possible it needs more. It's going to be super hot, so I can't hold the crank. It's like super hot. Oh, crap. I'm going to move it. All right, Lotus 420. Let's see. All right, so far, I'm able to do only that. Ugh. And that's, the piston isn't actually moving. It's just moving on the what is it called? That's pretty much nothing right now. So we're going to have to do it more. So far, we got nothing. Ugh, I can't get it to move. It's totally jammed. The block is super hot. Should I do more? I mean, I could do more, but the block is super hot. Jay-Z for days goes, remove the sleeve. I cannot get to the sleeve, man. It's totally jammed up in the top over there. Totally jammed. Yeah, we need to get the piston to move. I'm going to heat it up again. I'm going to do more. Often a guy wants to know what happened to it. Let me give you a little recap. Basically, this was idling perfectly fine yesterday for like a good 3 to 4 minutes. Pressed the throttle a little bit. It was fine. Then it just shut down, turned off, and now the piston is totally seized all the way at the top. This is an old engine. I don't know what the history of it was or is at all. So my goal now is just to get it to move. Also, the backplate broke into 2 pieces. Here's what happened to the backplate. It just killed itself literally while it was running. That's kind of the quick and dirty on it, man. You know, the quick and dirty on it. And now it's totally stuck. Cannot get it to move at all. Yeah, John Hensley goes, it's crazy to see that broken backplate. I have never had that happen. Yeah, often the guy goes, never seen a backplate do that. It happened while it was on the engine. So if that happened, right, like while it was on the engine, and keep in mind, I checked it before I fired it up. I checked it. Don't think I just ran it like whatever. It could have caused the piston to wobble into a position that is now seized onto the sleeve, which I'm assuming is most likely what happened. All right, we got oil evaporating from the top. It's super hot now. All right, guys. I'm gonna do it right now again. It's like there's little oil coming from the top now. It's evaporating. Yeah. So they ain't gonna get any hotter than this if this don't work, you know. So let's see if I can move it. Oh shit! I can't touch it. All right. All right. So this is what we got going on. That's the only thing I'm able to do is the sleeve is basically just moving like that. Ugh. Damn, it's like too hot. Burn my finger. Get some pliers. Okay. I think we got something. I think it's going. It went down, guys. It went down. It went down. It went down. Wow, that's a miracle. I think we're going to take the sleeve out and examine the sleeve and the connecting rod. What do you think? It went down. That's a miracle. Let's pull the sleeve out. I'm going to pull the sleeve out. It's a mini miracle. looking for my sleeve puller. Hold on a second, everybody. Sleeve puller went somewhere. All right, let's see. I'm going to take it out. Hopefully. Oh, God, it's so hot. Oh, my God. Just burned myself. What's my sleeve puller? Let's take the sleeve out a little bit there. Yeah, Noodles Racing, the low C fuel looked good. I actually ran it in another car. So, shit, I don't know. God, I can't even hold it. It's too hot. God, shit. Damn it. This is like the world's worst zip tie. All right. We're getting the sleeve out a little bit there. All right. I basically just want to remove the sleeve, to be honest with you. So, all right. All right. All right, we can like probably spin it out now. Yeah, the zip tie broke. It's too hot. I can't touch the block. I heated it up to a crazy amount. So when it's this hot, you can't even touch it, really. Haywire, what's up, man? All right, it fell out. I can get it to go back up now. Gotta do this again. It's so hot, basically the thing fell out before I can like get it to. All right. All right. I can get it in there now. All right, it's coming out. The cylinder's coming out. It's still in there pretty good. Let me see if we could just push it from the bottom. No, we can't push it. So that was like the world's worst zip tie I used. I'm gonna just grab it from the side like this and like use it as a lever. This works. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty much distributing the force a little bit there. All right, we got the sleeve out. Man, I really gave myself some work today, didn't I? Still super in there. I really gave myself some work today. We could just push it with the piston, I think, now. Oh. It's still in there. Don't have my oven mitt, guys. Gonna have to heat it up again, I think. Well, the connecting rod is definitely in one piece. All right, I just need a little more. Where's my oil? I'm gonna heat it up again a little bit like this. The block already probably cooled down while I'm doing this. That's probably what happened. So once I take out the sleeve, guys, I'll be able to kind of maybe tell a little bit the condition. RC Adventures, this would break that 3D printed sleeve puller. And I do have it. Don't know where it is right now, but I do have it. I could probably find it, but like I already kind of... It's so in there that I think that at this point, this is probably the best thing to do. Super hot. Damn it. So this engine was running normally. I was just idling it. I wouldn't say it was rich and I wouldn't say it was lean. It was basically just enough to see if the engine had any compression. I wouldn't say like an extra rich run did anything in this case. Man, it's really in there. There must be some kind of mechanical damage. Maybe there's some kind of burr. Come out. I think we gotta like bang it out somehow. Problem is I don't want to tap anything too crazy right now because there's going to be like heavy vibrations on the table. So I'm trying to do this in a particular way to not cause crazy vibrations for the viewers out there, you know, guys. Yeah, don't twist it. I would say the sleeve is a goner, so it's probably not much I can do to it now. I just kind of face facts here, guys. I would probably say we should just face the reality. This is probably dead. Yeah, let's maybe get on top there and twist it. God, this is the world's worst tool I have. I'm gonna twist it. Can't get it to lock in that well. The outside of the sleeve, you can basically twist it somewhat. Okay. Okay, we got it. I saw it move a little. Okay, here we go. Oh, God, it's hot. We got it out, everybody. After all that. Let's take a look. It's still super hot, by the way. Do I see anything obviously wrong? I'm going to have to wash it in soap and water. Make sure it's good. I don't see anything obviously wrong. Let me get a wipe and we'll clean it, okay? We'll clean it with a wipe. Oh, John Hensley, bro, thank you for that. World's better place when people share. I like what you do for the Nitro community. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I digging a deep hole with this one today, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But we'll see what it is. Maybe it has mechanical damage beyond restoration. I hope not. Let me just clean this up while we're here, guys. I mean, I think when the backplate broke, it might have just kind of embedded the piston in it crookedly. Let's see what's going on. David, how are you, man? He goes, can you get a tool to remove the piston sleeve? Yes, I do have a 3D printed tool like that. But the problem is, usually if the piston is super stuck, those 3D printed parts are going to break. You generally need to heat it up. It'll even melt when you touch it with like a heated. You know, if there's nothing wrong with the sleeve, then usually it'll be okay. Let me clean this up a little more. Really, I need to get the piston out. We'll just put it in, see what happens. I mean, it looks okay to me right now. Yeah, generally, Noodles Racing is correct. He goes, the piston will be damaged before the sleeve. In this case, you are correct. Let's get the piston out. All right. The piston has fallen out, everybody. Well, the good news is the wrist pin clip did not fall out. The connecting rod is not split. And it doesn't look like it's split. This, I mean, it doesn't, I'm moving it like this a little bit. It doesn't have what I would say is too much play. Let's clean this part up. Yeah, Boosted RC, I think I answered your question just now. So let me spin this around. I'm going to see if this gets caught on any of the material I'm spinning on. Lotus Florida goes, looks like it overheated. I'm going to tell you, dude, I had a temperature gun on this like yesterday. I was going to get ready to film a video. So there's no way, you know, I think I did anything to contribute to it. Maybe the situation was already kind of like brewing, you know, like Starbucks coffee. But I don't think I did anything to it, to be honest with you. And maybe the back plate. I mean, look, the connecting rod looks normal. Like, come on. What do you guys think? The connecting rod looks normal. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here's the culprit, everybody. A piece of the piston is gone. The skirt. It should be like that. Here's the culprit. How you doing there, that crazy RC guy, man? How you doing? We got piston killing going on. So it killed itself. There it goes. Yeah, that explains why it felt lodged in there. Engine is dead, everybody. The news is in. We got a piece of metal somewhere in the block. Probably now. It's not just going to fall out. I don't know where it is now, but it's probably stuck somewhere to those corners. Either way, once a piece of metal from the piston falls off like that, it's done. The bearing is fine. I see you guys are telling me to check the bearing. It's fine. The bearing is fine. It spins, flywheel spins smooth. There's no major play. I mean, if I wash this out, maybe the piece of metal will fall out. But from what I can see, I don't see it right now. Yeah, I mean, I know you guys are saying right now in the stream, I'm going to read some of your comments. You could still run it. The thing is, it really wouldn't be a good idea. Once the sleeve is, well, once there's a piece of metal that's fallen off, you don't know where it went, this is dead. I could probably use a parts engine to replace this. I'm going to have to ask myself, is it worth it? Yeah. Earl Moore goes, the piston sleeve is available, question mark. Yes, it's about 70 bucks on Amazon. I just actually saw it for this engine, 70 bucks. It might be in my best interest to just get another. It's not just a piston sleeve though, right? It's also this. A two-piece design for the backplate. So I'm assuming what happened was probably this piece fell off and it created such a big shock, like a jolt in the system, that it broke the backplate in this kind of fashion. It's probably what happened. Maybe the piece of metal already fell out as I was kind of working on it, you know? Yeah, good point there, John Hensey. He goes, yeah, it's okay what happened, but it bothers you not to know what the issue is, and that's the issue. Earl Moore goes, do I have a backplate from a 2.5? I should have a parts 2.5 that I can get the backplate. That's not a problem. This is a cheap part. This part's like $14. And the backplate is really just this. It's not even a starting shaft. Oh man, the starting shaft is seized onto here too. Okay, I can get the starting shaft out. Yeah. The starting shaft is reusable. Once you wash it, it'll be fine. It's really just the backplate, which is no big deal. Oh, that's like 15 bucks. Like at best, it's nothing. The backplate is like the least of your concern, really. Yeah. Noodles Racing goes, yes, you can unalive a Traxxas engine. I guess we unalived it today big time, man. I'm going to wash this later on. I'll see where the metal part is, the fragment, but I mean, so far, the inside of this really doesn't matter. It's about the piston and the sleeve, really. It spins freely. I will say the bearing is fine. This engine looks like it actually had really little runtime on it. It's just maybe just the old piston, who knows, you know. But I think we've found the culprit, and the culprit is that little chunk missing right there. Let me go get my parts engines. Yeah, might go stick a flower in it. You know what I'm gonna do, dude? I'm going to 3D print a flower. In fact, I think I might do it right now. Let me switch over to me right here, guys. Yeah, so I guess tonight we had an engine autopsy right there. I'm gonna go 3D print a flower. Should we do that, or just not get sentimental on this? Go ahead. If you want me to 3D print a little flower right now, I'll do it. Or just cut it out. Like, cut it out and just get back to reality, or what? All right. I mean, I could legit 3D print it right now. I'm going to go to the 3D printer app. Shit, I just wiped my mouth with the engine part. Sickening. That was the printer. All right. Mix RC man, see you later. Okay. Terra Curry goes, I will look for the parts for that engine. So basically, it looks like the block is okay. I think the carb was okay on this one. Often the guy goes, buy the Dynamite 19. That's probably the best advice right here. They're good engines, but the thing is, it's a damn 2.5R. It's famous, you know? It's famous, man. Let me go to Maker World. Maker World. You guys want to see 3D printed flower or what? Or anything, really? Articulating flower. We can make an articulating flower. Ah, it's too much work. I'm going to print tonight by myself. Let's see, what else could we print? There's a fidget flower. That's pretty cool. Sean Black goes, am I going to order a new piston and sleeve? So, I mean, a new piston and sleeve is $70. I'm going to have to see whether I'll just do the Traxxas trade-in program. I might just send them the block and get another 2.5R. I do want to have like a 2.5R for like testing in the future. Maybe it won't be in this T-Maxx, but it will be in some kind of Traxxas because I feel the world needs to know about the 2.5R. This one, all the components here are actually very good, so I can use all that stuff. Yeah, Earl Moore goes print the headstone. We'll do that right now. Okay, let me go to the software. I'm going to look for headstone. Sickening comment. Do all people in California have a good humor? I'm just curious. Oh, we don't have a headstone, but we have a... Oh, yeah, we do. Funny Plant Tombstone, it's called. Easter Island Head. Let me see. Open in bamboo printer. Okay. We can print... you know what? This is colored. I don't think I can print this. This is colored. I don't have a color cartridge. Okay. We have some kind of Pink Floyd over here. Tombstone. Let's see. Grave. So I'm on a certain app called okay, we got it. R.I.P. Flower Tombstone. We got one for Butters. Zombie Grave. Plant Coffin. Okay. I got it. I'm going to slice it right now. Open in Bamboo Studio. All printers. Let me open the file. And we'll send it digitally to the printer, guys. All right. Grateful Dabs, we are here, man. I was printing some NASA mesh before. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll make it larger. You guys want to see what's going on? I mean, I can, you know, this Traxxas engine unalived itself. That means dead. But the piston, it was basically the piston. Who here wants to see the slicer software with the printer go down? If you want to see it, I'll show you. All right. Mark Messenger, man. Listen, we're all struggling. Some of us worse than others. But, you know, some of us, let's hope the struggle never actually ends and gets better, right? You know what I mean? Because if it ends, then you're going to unalive yourself. We don't want that, man. We want to see you. All right? You're a good buddy. You're a good friend of mine. Good dedicated viewer to the NitroGang community. I'm going to show you guys, okay? So I'm going to flip the camera. If you're curious, I'll show you. But, like, you know, if a lot of viewers leave, I'm probably not going to show you. So let me just show you. All right, so this is the new printer we got going on over here. It's a Bamboo Labs A1. Don't look at the back, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on over there. All right, so let me see what I'll do. So we have the RIP headstone. Let me see how to... What happened? Is it like it's small for some reason? I want to make this. I want to make this headstone bigger. Damn, this thing froze. No. Did it freeze? All right, hold on a second. Let me flip it. I'll close it and open it again. I think something happened to the file. All right, open in Bamboo Studio. Hold on a second, guys. All right, it's back. It's back. All right, so here we have the headstone. It'll basically look like this. You could rotate it anywhere you want. Now you can paint it or whatever. Let's see. I think I'm going to make it a little larger. I'm not too happy with the size. Should we make it larger? So I'll click it. We'll do scale. We'll do 75 on the scale. It'll get it to be bigger. It might be a little too big. It might be too big. You think that's too big? Let's do 65. We don't need a giant one. All right. Nah, you know what? Hell no. We need a giant one, bro. All right. So I'll go to strength. We'll just check some. James Simmerald, bro. I'm going to show you the printer. We're going to send it to the printer right now. These are just some of the specs I'm setting for the printer. So we want 2 wall loops. We want, let's do 25% infill, rectilinear. That's going to be strong enough. Oh, any other specs? Support. Support is auto-enabled. Let's see what else. Any of this other stuff. What I want is first layer. So I'll go to advanced. Let's see. We want support layers. No, support. No, we want strength. Okay. Wall loops. Where's the support layers? You see, you got to know this stuff. All right. Here's quality. All right. Top surfaces. Okay, layer height. Initial layer height is 0.2, and the layer height itself is 2. All right, so that should be fine. So we have pretty good layer height. Speed, we're going to print whatever the preset speed is. So now I'll click slice, and we're going to print a little tombstone for this engine. Slice plate. All right. So it's going to work on slicing. So this is going to take, holy moly. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This is a multicolor filament. I have to get rid of this multicolor. This is multicolor. So we're going to do... damn, this is multicolor filament. I don't have multicolor filament. Hold on. Gotta think about this one. Filament. One, two. Oh, we just have one filament. Okay, so I think they want me to, yeah, this one's not gonna work. We need single filament. All right. This is the studio, but the problem is I don't have a color printer, multiple color printer ability. I need a single filament color. These are all like multiple. All right, hold on a second. Let me go to another app. All right. This should have single colors. Blank RIP tombstone. Right here. Walking Dead tombstone. Who wants this one? We could really print anything. Go ahead. You guys tell me which one you want. Undead RIP. Blank. I think we'll print. I'm thinking this one. Oh, is this multiple files? No, this is one file. Okay, so rest in pieces. Oh, that's a clever one. Guys, rest in pieces. Print that one or what? That's going to be sickening. Noodles Racing, I don't know how to do it in single filament on that layout. Let me check what the details are. So, tested with supports under the one arm. Okay, so we'll just download this one. Okay. What I'll do... damn, you get rid of this one. Oh yeah, prepare. Download. Let me just flip this around a little bit. I'll start the print. Damn, this printer stuff isn't as easy as people think, you know? All right, so here we go. Here's the print. It's going to print in this position. I don't like this position. So it's a weird position right there to print it in. I want to rotate it. Okay, God, I'm not very good at rotating things like this, to be honest with you, in a slicer. All right, we'll just print it how it is. Let's do scale. Let's do 140. All right, we'll do slice. If it's like under, 40 minutes or whatever, I'll do it. Okay, 44 minutes. You know what? Did I do? All right, we'll do it. Send to printer. Print plate. All right, so print plate, we'll do bed leveling. We're not going to do flow dynamics. All right, so we'll print it like this. You guys good? Print or what? Give me a hell yeah if you want me to print it. If not, I'll just press no. Yes, no? All right. So let's go and send it now. Oh man, there's something wrong with this preset. I don't think I have the correct filament. I can't print this one for some reason. Print plate. Why doesn't it let me print this one? Damn, this one is not, this file is incorrect. There's something wrong with this file. All right, this is taking a long time. There's something wrong with that file. Must taking too long. RIP. I don't know what that means. All right, I'm going to download this one. This is like some kind of plant. I need a better one. Maker world. So this should automatically send it to the printer. The thing is, I'm using my smartphone, so it's not doing a good job. Normally, I would just use the app. How about this? Oh man, we got low battery power, so I can't be here for too long. All right, so I got to select my printer. The thing is, you see, my printer isn't here. Okay, open in Bamboo Studio. Let's see. Oh my God, that is huge. That's going to require a lot of work. No, this part is too huge. I can't print it like that. That's too huge. It's gonna take me 4 hours to do that. I mean, more than that. I don't know why this one doesn't print in single filament. What about this? All printers. Ah, this guy didn't add the STL file. Oh man, this one's too huge, huh? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll scale it. 60. Okay, let it just print this. I think you're supposed to cut these out. There's something wrong with that other file. It normally just sends it on its own. All right, this is 10 minutes. This is a small file. Print plate. Damn. There's something wrong with the selected printer. Is this the incorrect preset? There's a lot of functions you got to know over here. I'm not an expert in this. All right, I would have to do it from my printer, I think. I mean, from my smartphone. This is not going to print. This is made for the X1 Carbon. This is like a $1,400 machine. Okay. I can't figure out why I can't do... Because these are all multicolor filaments that they're trying to get you to print. That's the problem. They're multicolors. They're not... I don't have a multicolor printer. You see, when you're looking at the printer, I don't have one of these. I have an A1 Mini. That's the problem. So far, I haven't figured out how to switch the profiles. All right, how about this? Who wants to print some shock spacers? So this is what I printed yesterday. You know what? I'm just going to print some of these because I kind of need some of these body posts. The ones I printed before suck. So what I'll do, I'm going to download these. Let's download all files. You know what? Let's print... we're going to print something else. We're going to print a benchy. This is what most people print on printers to do like a speed print. So I have to find the files. Yeah, you got to kind of learn all this stuff yourself. We'll just do a printer file. These are all the items I did print so far. This is junk. This is a Revo spur gear, by the way. Let's build a regular 3D benchy. This is what people generally print. Okay. I'm not going to do bed leveling or flow calibration. Print. This thing actually pretty cool. Yeah, so I have to figure out those correct files. They're not the correct files. What happens is there's many profiles. I need like a multicolor spool. I don't have a multicolor spool. So I'm going to print this, guys, and I'm going to call it on a live day for the T-Maxx. So right now it's doing a prep. It's going to get down to business soon. This is the new Bamboo Lab A1 Mini. It's really good. Basically the best there is. So now it's going to basically do a bunch of checks. And then it'll start printing. Right now it's doing a vibration test. You can hear the vibration. And then it's going to start printing like maybe 3 minutes. So it's essentially vibrating the bed super fast. Lucas Tolkup goes, what about the multicolor? It's not that easy. You have to have, you see I only have a single color filament on the right spool over there. You have to have a multicolor system. Right now it's preparing the nozzle. It's cleaning the nozzle. Now it's doing the leveling for checking the accuracy of how high the bed is. And now it's heating it up. Booster Rasisu goes, are they CAD files? So these are basically STL files. That's what they're called. The extension is STL. It's going to take a little while, but we're printing a bed, a boat rather. So right now it's heating all of this. If we go to the Bamboo Lab app, device. I also have it in live time here. It's preheating the bed right now. You could see the green, the flashing green over there. That's the bed. It's going to get up to like 60 C. So right now, if you want to take a look at it, we do have a live time camera feed from the printer. That's the application. It's heating up the bed. I'm going to print the tombstone later, just like not on video right now because it's a little complicated for me to do. But guys, what do you think? Should I source the parts for this killed, unalived T-Maxx piston or what? Yeah, so definitely broke off a piece of the piston. Sickening. Yeah, John Hensley, I've already made a couple parts. I've made a spur gear. I've made a few good parts already. I don't know where I put it right now, but I definitely made a couple parts already. It's pretty good setup right here. So it's still heating up the bed right there. It basically has to get up to 60 C. All these printers are in Celsius. None of them are in Fahrenheit, ironically enough. When you see this thing print, it will blow you away. Tara Curry goes, yes, we need to keep the 2.5R in that T-Maxx. I'm going to contact Traxxas tomorrow. I'll see how much they charge for the 2.5R swap for the core. I do want to keep the 2.5R in some T-Maxx. Maybe not this T-Maxx, because, like, honestly, this is a very bad T-Maxx. It's missing the bumper. It's missing a lot of stuff. The shocks suck. It's missing the battery box. It's missing the receiver box. It's not a good T-Maxx. I literally bought this T-Maxx just for the engine, guys. And the engine has killed itself, unfortunately. All right. Right now, the nozzle is heating up. So the nozzle is going to go to about 220. All right, so the printer is going to start getting ready. It's doing the bed leveling on its own now again. Even though I turned it off, it does it anyway, like a little bit. It preps it. And in about a minute, it'll start printing. We also have, as I mentioned, a live camera feed that records a time lapse. Don't look at that RC, okay? You know what? Don't look at it. I'm going to block it. That's a special surprise RC. All right, so it's going to start putting down a thin layer. And there it goes. Holy moly, this thing is flying. I have to hold the recording device. Holy moly, it's too fast. The whole table's shaking. Errol Moore goes, do it under warranty. Good idea, bro. So it's printing the Speed Benchy. That's a boat, basically. Check it out. Holy moly, it's too fast. That's only regular speed. That's not even accelerated. It has ludicrous mode, too. Texas Hill, bro, how you doing? Yeah. That's only regular mode. That's not even ludicrous mode. It has a mode called ludicrous. I'm not making it up. I'm legit being honest right here. So let me show you. It has several modes. One of them is called ludicrous. Sickening, right? So it's building it layer by layer. There's 192 layers. What's up, Timothy Kungas, bro? Happy to see you here, man. Happy Friday, Nitro. And 3D printer gang. I tried to print a tombstone, couldn't get one. Dude, this is super accurate right there. Soraka, I can't even keep track of it. It's 34% done. So this is called a benchy. Basically, all people print these to test the capability of the printer. To see how the layering is, see how the infill is, see how the wall control is, see how overhangs are. So that's kind of the goal. This is not really a functional print. This is a test print. Holy moly, this whole thing is vibrating, going crazy, bro. Timothy Kungus, what do you think about this 3D printer? I think I got like maybe 5 minutes left on the stream with the battery, by the way, guys, everybody. So if you support this channel, the stream, the mission, the agenda, the goal, give it a thumbs up. Holy moly, this whole thing is shaking like crazy. This thing actually looks like a piece of dental equipment, doesn't it? I think it does. So it's filling in right there. You see that? It's filling in the boat. The Costa Concordia over here, guys. This is the Costa Concordia. Holy shit. This thing is violently moving. Lord Sultan goes, it is doomed. Is it doomed to sink? Well, it does have air infill inside. Texas Hill, this isn't even the speed setting. This is regular standard. Booster RC goes, super cool. Yeah, you can literally print anything. The thing is that the stuff I was trying to print were actually not for this printer profile. I would have to change them. I'll worry about that later. But the thing is dead. So we're 47% complete. Booster RC wants to know what keeps it in place. Oh, John Hensley, bro, thank you for that channel donation. I'm going to read this. He goes, keep learning things, bro. For all you do, Nitro community, man, please get Sandy some Shiba. Okay, that's a good idea. Here, like, thank you, man, John Hensley. So what keeps it in place? I'm going to give you guys the information, right? This is a textured plate. It's called a PEI plate. Basically, it's heated to about 60 to 100 C. The heat of the plastic melting onto the plate is what keeps it in place. So it's basically the heat and tension, right? It's the heat. So the print bed is 60 degrees Celsius, and the nozzle, the hot end, is 220 degrees Celsius, which is a ridiculous temperature if you really think about it. I'm afraid if I go to a faster setting, it'll get even crazier. Holy moly, this thing, my whole table is vibrating. Guys, while it's printing, the T-Maxx wheels are like vibrating like crazy. Look at it. All right, probably a couple more minutes, guys, and I'll disappear, but you know, just wanted to share my new 3D printer experience with you. It's actually very useful. I made a super sickening NASA-style mesh before. It's like a fidget toy type of thing. Lucas Stockup goes, put it on the floor. Yeah, but then I have to bend down, you know? The vibration is so crazy. I can't even, like, I have to hold the camera the whole time. Timothy Kungus goes, what's a good one to get? I highly recommend the Bamboo Lab A1 Mini. So the regular Bamboo A1 is larger. The reality is you're not going to print anything bigger than this print bed, in my opinion. I would really recommend this one. This thing is super high-end. It has flow rate sensors. It could also run 4 different filament colors, guys. So I cheaped out. I didn't get the more expensive one. The new, you know, to run 4-color filaments, you could print literally anything you want, like signs, literally anything. Mark Messenger, bro, talk to you later, man. Make sure you're in good spirits. Don't do nothing to unalive yourself or nobody else, you know. We only have electrics and sometimes rarely nitro engines die, but never ourselves, all right? Life goes through ups and downs. Sometimes more than we'd like. What's up, Nitro Power, man? But I want you to know, you got friends out there, you got people that care, as all of us do, you know? Holy moly, this thing is going quick, right? We are 63%. So what it's doing is it's putting down a texture. Oh, Dodger Boy's gonna have some Domino's pizza. Enjoy, man. I like Domino's. Six minutes left. Right, guys, I'm a little hungry myself. Who wants me to stay and finish it for 6 minutes? I'm a little hungry myself, to be honest with you. My stomach's about to start hurting. So right now it's printing those portholes in the front. Yo, Melissa, you want to go hit up McDonald's? They got the Big Mac deal right now. Oh, Timothy Kungas, bro, thank you for that channel donation. Go stay, do it. I'll do it, man. I'll do it. But after this, we gotta go get some McDonald's with Melissa, bro. I'm really hungry. I didn't eat all day today. When I came home, I was like so tired. I just went to sleep after work. I took like a 1-hour nap after work, and then I showed up for the stream. You know, but it's okay, guys. It ain't work for me. I love this stuff. You know. I don't want you to think that I do this and it's work. It's not work. I have a regular job. But I appreciate that from Timothy Kungas, bro. Okay, so it's got like 5 minutes left. Yeah, Dodger Boy goes power nap. So I think what happened is I ate some bad food at work today. There was like a party. I think I ate some bad empanadas. I kind of didn't feel too good. I had to take some charcoal and I went straight to sleep. I didn't even pet my cat Sandy, you know, which is super rare. So like right now, I'm going to have to go, you know, pretty much bother him for a while. Oh, boy, it goes Chi-Chi's Pizza. We don't have that here in New York, man. We have Papa John's and Domino's mostly. I'll be honest with you, man. Domino's has fantastic deals. No one else has deals like that. In fact, let me go to Domino's right now on my computer. Let's check out. It's almost done. So this Domino's right here. I mean, I normally get like the large Domino, the large one-topping pan pizza for $7.99. I mean, how you not gonna get that large Domino's pan pizza for $7.99? It's like in the coupons, you know. I mean, it's super sickening. So right now, it's printing a little fast. I think I'm gonna turn on a slower speed. Damn, my finger's too fat. Let me go to a slower speed. It's freaking, it's too fast. I'm gonna go to silent mode. All right, it slowed down a little bit, thank God. It's still going fast. It slowed down a little bit. That was too fast, I thought. Yeah, Tesla Hill goes, yeah, $79 is a super great deal. In fact, let me sign in. All right, so check this out, guys. We'll go to coupons on Domino's. You're gonna know what a super great deal is. No. I gotta go to, yeah, coupons. No, I gotta place order. Carry out. Kelly Adams, what's up? So our Poppy John's is actually like super expensive. So I usually don't go there. It must be like a New York thing, you know? I might order some Papa John, this after. All right, so now I can go to coupons, I think. Yeah, I usually get, listen to this, guys. I usually get this. $7.99, carry out all pizza with one topping with a pan. Add coupon, baby. All right, so let's go to add pizza. Build your own pizza. I start from scratch. I normally like the pan pizza. Large. Where's the pan pizza? I'm gonna have to restart this. Oh yeah, right here, handmade pan. I normally get a pan. And toppings, I'll do like mushroom or something. Yeah, mushrooms. Add to order. Cheese it up, no. It's already double cheesy, bro. Done with this coupon. Check out the price. I'm gonna order it after the stream. Upselling, they're trying to upsell you right here though. Yeah, Mark Messenger, women do hate mushrooms. Melissa hates mushrooms. Sickening. Check that out. $7.99. I mean, medium pan. They only have medium. That's okay. Back to the boat, everybody. Back to the boat. So the boat's almost done. It's putting down the roof layer. It's doing the texture on the roof, and it's going to print the smokestack. We're gonna order this, I think, with Melissa. Melissa, what do you want? This or like McDonald's or something, or Wendy's? Yeah, Texas Hill goes, I love pan pizza. Me too, man. I think it's all about the pan. Regular pizza's boring. I mean, come on. They cheat you. Thin crust? Give me a break, thin crust. More like zero pizza. Timothy Kungus agrees about those mushrooms. It's all about the mushrooms. Dude, mushrooms are really good on a pizza. The world needs to get with it. All right. The Benchy's almost done. It's putting down the roof layer. It's 92%, 2 minutes left. Noodles Racing goes, do you get Domino's 50% off days? So the thing is, Noodles Racing, to be honest with you, I think that coupon I just showed you is actually better than 50% off. Because the pan pizza menu price, it's like $19 here. So if it comes out to $7.99, right? That's actually better than 50% off from menu price. You know what I mean? All right, so right now it's going to finish it up. It's printing the smokestack there on top. In the back. And this is basically what people print. So you guys know this is called a Benchy. People print this worldwide to test the capability of their printer. Usually, you see where like that boathouse is, like that overhang with the window? That is really hard for 3D printers to print. Because basically you're bridging. The filament has to like bridge a gap. Jerry Gomez, this is just a file I had printed, you know, like it's just a test file. All right, so it's finishing up the smokestack there on top. The 2.5R, as I said, I'm probably going to call Traxxas tomorrow, find out what their trade-in program is, and we're going to hook it back up with a 2.5, so it's almost done. Pretty sickening if you ask me, though. So it's not pink. This is actually HPI purple, guys. It's not pink. I didn't order pink. This is purple. It just looks pink. It's purple. It's not pink, it's purple. Okay, so it's done. Boom. It's done. Very, very good quality benchy right there. Just a little bit of stringing over there. It's nothing. It's because it was printing fast. All right, so it's done. It's prepared. That's it, done. Now it's going to say, is it done? I'm going to say, yeah, it's done. Okay. And now that the print is done, I could basically take it off the bed. There you go. Boom. This is what's called a benchy. Very good results. Very minimal, like, stringing over there. But that's because this part I printed slower than the bottom. But very even layers. This is actually not a bad benchy. All that is texture. So this is Noodles Racing. This is PLA+. All right, my dudes, that's about it. We still got about 100 viewers here. Let me give you all a recap. Sorry for wasting your time a little bit there with the 3D stuff. Took apart this engine. We got ourselves a killed piston. It's missing a chunk of the metal. That's pretty bad news right there, my dudes. That's pretty bad news. All right. I'm going to go back to me for a minute. We will all say our goodbyes. Like I said, guys, I paid $100 for this T-Maxx. For those of you just, coming in here. The only reason I wanted it is because of the 2.5R engine. It's very rare. I will do my best to replace it with another one. Thank you guys for staying here. All the people that help support this channel, I appreciate it. If you're looking for a 3D printer, I only recommend this brand, the Bamboo Lab, the A1 Mini. The A1 Mini is the one I have. So yes, guys, this is actually purple. It's not pink. If you take a look at this purple screwdriver from THS, it's purple. It's just a little bit of brighter color. I bought this because this is HPI purple to make body posts. All right. Also, it was cheap. All right. What do you expect? Like, good color filaments is expensive. All right. This was like $15 a spool for a kg. Insane. All right, Booster IC, bro. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. I think this Sunday, or maybe tomorrow, I'm going down to the RC track. It's an open call. Everybody is welcome. All right? If you're a hater, make sure you bring your tuning screwdriver, though. All right? Because you're going to be the one running away. All right, guys. Thank you all. And I will be back with you here again. The T-Maxx will live. See you guys. Mighty Mike. Sorry I didn't say hello to you today. How you doing? You have a good night, everybody. You all have a good night, my dudes, okay? Timothy Kungus, thank you once again. Bye, guys. That's it. I keep saying bye too much. Later.